Hey, what is up, guys? I'm glad you tuned back in to Star Wars Battlefront 2 news with Dynamite. I'm here to let you know that the customization update is finally here, bringing us Ewok Hunt and the new customizations for our trooper characters and hero characters as well. Later today I will do a short video showing you Ewok Hunt, but I wanted to give you a little taste of it in the beginning to let you know this game is fun and almost as scary as it was in the trailer. When we as if you saw it, it was pretty creepy showing the Ewoks just jumping out, and it's insane. And like I said, I'll do a video later on showing you basically how to play it, etc, etc. But basically I'm just gonna be here to let you know and show you the new customizations that are available for our hero and trooper characters. So let's start off with the assault class. It doesn't seem like they got many customizations, but they did get the human resistance 02 and Nikodo resistance as well. And pretty much it was the same for the rebels, where they got a second human customization and the Nikto rebel appearance as well. So let's move on to the heavy class. And basically with the heavy class, they received a Zabrak appearance, a Weequay appearance, and then a Quarian, and then a second human resistance appearance. So it was like, it wasn't much. Most of it for the resistance and the rebels are pretty much the same, where they have the Zabrak, Quarian, human, and Weequay. So it wasn't much as far as customizations for the rebels. Let's move on to the officer class. The First Order, it's pretty much different appearances for the female character that you automatically get is the default thing. Same with the Empire, the default male, but it just changes the male appearance. That was the only thing that I felt was a problem, where if you were a male officer you couldn't switch to a female officer, or if you were a female officer you couldn't switch to a male. They basically allowed you to play as different races, but they were generally the male races, male races. So it's kind of like, that was pretty underwhelming. I just expected a little bit more, like switching your gender of your character. But I mean, I guess you could say I'm happy with that. The fact that we do have some new character customizations. Now to move on to the specialist class. Most of it was pretty the same. You get the resistance. For the resistance you have the second human appearance. You get the third human appearance, fourth, and then you get a Twi'lek resistance, then a Myrilian, and then an Aqualish resistance appearance. Pretty much the same for the rebels. You get the 4 human appearances, then the Twi'lek, then the Aqualish, and then the Million. So like I said, it was pretty much repetitive and the same all across the board. So I mean, wasn't anything big or special, but let's move on to the next big thing, and that was the hero customizations. The wounded Chewbacca, as you see, nothing's really changed. There's a bandage on his right arm. That's pretty much all they added. Nothing major at all. Then move on to Kylo Ren. You have his appearance from his show off with Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, which I'm probably going to be using a lot when I am on crate, because it looks pretty cool. Then to move on to Iden Versio, who now you see doesn't have her helmet, which I thought would have already been in the game, but I mean, the fact that they've added it would add a new interesting look to the character as you play as her. Also, you have Han Solo's appearance for Endor, and he's wearing this long trench coat, looking a little badass at the same time, and it looks pretty cool. To move on from Han Solo, let's move on to Leia. Now, Leia's Endor appearance, as you see here, I hope they'll allow something where you can switch it before games, etc., etc. But you know, whatever. Can't be big. Beggars can't be choosers. But the one I really want is a Luke. What do you call it? Indoor look or appearance. But let's go on to the Octo Ray from The Last Jedi when she was on the planet with Luke Skywalker. So and then lastly, my bad. Lastly, I forgot about Yoda, his hooded appearance. I don't know whether or not I like it or not, honestly. Just looking at it, makes him look a little badass, but then at the same time it looks a little weird. But that's pretty much what all I have for you today. Like I said, later on today I should be coming out with a guide to how the battle or the night on Endor new game mode is like, and how to play it. And I mean, just look out for future videos. Make sure to look at my past content, and even to look out for Far Cry 5, etc., etc. And remember, don't forget to like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you.